everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and this is a channel that is dedicated to all things related to narcissism. I've been married to a covert narcissist for almost 20 years. I'm separated from him now, and what I do with this channel is I use my real life experiences to get information out there to people about what narcissism really is, what it looks like, what it does to you, and what it does to your family. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can manipulate a narcissist. Now, I'm a little bit conflicted about making this video. The reason for that is, in general, I don't think it's a good idea to manipulate other people. I think it's wrong. And outside of a morality issue, if you're trying to manipulate a narcissist, you are going up against a master manipulator. And if you're somebody that has empathy and a kind heart, and maybe you love the narcissist, this is not easy to do. It's painful. Because basically what you're going to do is you're going to be complimenting and inflating an ego of somebody that is cold and calculating. You know, this is somebody that manipulates as a lifestyle, and you're going up against somebody like this. So if they find out that you're manipulating them, they're not going to take it well. They're going to have a narcissistic injury, then they're going to go into a narcissistic rage, and they're going to maybe give you a silent treatment up to abuse you physically. So, you know, there is a risk associated with this. I only recommend these tactics in the short term, only to get through a difficult moment, because the reality is life isn't black and white. And I make videos for how the world really is, not how I wish the world was. And narcissists do, at times, put you in a do or die situation. And I really look at it just like I look at, you know, if somebody broke into my home and tried to harm my children or tried to harm me, I would shoot them. I don't want to shoot anybody. It's the last thing I would want to do, but I would do it. I have to do what I have to do to protect my family. So when it comes to narcissists, sometimes you are in a position where you have to protect your family. And in those situations, these tactics can help you get through a difficult moment, get through a difficult time. They do work. Again, though, it is only for the short term. You will harm yourself if you try to do this for the long term. The reality is, the best advice I can give you when it comes to narcissists is to get out of the relationship. You cannot have a relationship with a narcissist. A narcissist is not somebody that has any empathy. They don't have any feelings. They can't change. Despite what they might tell you, there is no changing a narcissist. They're always going to be who they are. So again, for the short term, these tactics can help, and they can help in a variety of situations. Say you're working with a narcissist and all you want to do is just get through the day. You don't want to cause any problems. You don't want to have an issue with your coworker. You just want to do your work and go home. These tactics can help. Or maybe with the holidays coming up, you have a narcissistic relative that you are dreading seeing. You know, you just want to go over to your parents' house and have Christmas dinner. You don't want to have to deal with, you know, say Uncle Bob, who's causing trouble. These tactics can help. Or you could be like me and you have a difficult spouse that you're in the process of leaving, but for whatever reason, and there can be a number of reasons when it comes to a relationship with a narcissist, why you can't leave yet. It could be financial reasons. Often financial reasons the narcissist has created. You might not be emotionally ready. You might have religious reasons. Who knows? It could be any number of reasons that you're trying to overcome these reasons. These tactics can help you get through a very difficult time of your life. So again, I know I'm making a video about manipulation, but I really do look at it as a life-saving technique. This can help you, but keep in mind, in general, it's not a good idea to manipulate people. Only do this in the short term. The reason I have used all 5 of these tactics on my husband is because we are separated and he is not doing well. Emotionally, he is doing very poorly. I have attempted to help him. You have no idea how much I have attempted to help this person, but I have learned the hard way. You cannot help somebody else. Only they can help themselves. I have offered him so much help, so much support, so much empathy, but he chooses to live how he lives. But he's unstable, and that makes me uncomfortable. It makes me nervous. I like to keep a line of communication open with him. I like to know what type of mood he's in. I like to know generally what he's doing. I like to keep tabs on him, not in, a creepy stalker way, but in a way where I just know in general, daily if possible, what type of mood he's in so I can predict anything that he might do. I have had to call the police several times to have him leave the house. This was when he lived with me, but still, I don't know what he's capable of. I like to just know what he's up to. So these tactics help keep him have a line of communication open with me. If I don't have a line of communication open with him, he will go long periods of time without talking to me, and then I have no idea what's going on, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I want to keep my children safe. I want to stay safe. So my only goal is to keep a line of communication open with him. It's difficult to talk to him because he doesn't carry a conversation. So these tactics give me something to say, which keeps him more likely to call me the next day. So with that said, the number one thing is avoid criticism and be empathetic. You cannot criticize a narcissist and have it go well. Narcissists are people that will just shut down. If you criticize them, and it could be a real or perceived criticism, so this is where the empathy comes in, things aren't going to go well. You can never criticize a narcissist. This is not easy to do. None of these techniques are easy to do because you are basically hurting yourself by doing these. You're degrading yourself. And a narcissist eats it up. They don't care. They accept everything because they have an inflated ego. So you need to be empathetic. I have not always done this. I've gone off on my husband. I've told him exactly how I feel. But when that happens, all that happens is that he goes into a silent treatment. And then it is excruciating to get him back on track. It would be like trying to get a stray cat to come over to me. Here, kitty, 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 come here. Oh, darn it, he ran away. All right, I'll try again tomorrow. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. They get an inch closer, then they run off. It's like that, trying to get somebody over a silent treatment. So it's better just to not criticize at all. And then be empathetic. For example, last week, my husband broke his glasses. So he sends me this picture of himself with these broken glasses. I didn't care that his glasses were broken because I'm angry with him. He's been incredibly cruel to my children and I, so I don't feel a lot of empathy for him breaking his glasses. However, I didn't tell him that. What I did was I responded to his text, "Oh, I'm sorry that happened. That's horrible. I hope you're going to be able to get them fixed today. Let me know how that goes." Then he kept me updated all day. I was showing an interest in his glasses, so he loved that. So, the line of communication stayed open. Another thing you can do is compliment a narcissist. Narcissists want other people to recognize their greatness or their good looks. Remember, they believe that they are better than everybody else. They believe they are better than you. So I happen to know that my husband is insecure about his looks. He's overweight and it bothers him. So if I haven't seen him for a long time, and this happens regularly, like for example, it's December as I make this video, I haven't seen him since September. So what I have done in the past, now these things are all things I've done, but I don't do this all the time, but these do work just to get through the moment, just to get through a phone call or whatever. So I'll say something to him such as, "Oh my gosh, you look great. Have you been working out? Have you lost weight?" I know he hasn't lost weight. I know he hasn't been working out, but it makes him feel good. So compliment them really works. Number 3, let them think that you need them, that their abilities are so special that, you just can't do anything, or there's things that you're not able to do, and they can be the hero and really help you. So for example, over the summer, I bought a new car. I easily could have called the insurance company to put the new car on the policy. However, I asked him to do it, and he loved doing that because, when we were together, he used to make phone calls. He believes that, and he is good at it. He believes he's good at making small talk with people, and he is good at that, granted. So he would always make the phone calls. So when I bought the new car, I was like, "Oh, will you call the insurance company?" Because this was something he would have done. So he ate that up. He loved doing that. It was easy to do. It fed into something that he already knew he was good at, and it worked. He was so happy to do it. "Oh, I love doing stuff like this for you. I haven't done anything for you for a long time." So he will do easy things for me if I ask him. However, when it comes to more difficult things, this is when it's difficult not to criticize. For example, we had a big snowstorm the other day. and he was nearby, and he did not offer to come by and help my kids and I shovel out. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I am not in any way saying that we're separated and he should still come over to the house and do a whole bunch of stuff for me. I want the separation. I'm trying to leave him. So I'm very open with the situation on my channel. However, the reason I'm even mentioning this is because he tells me, and this is just a little side thing, throwing this in for free, always be careful what a narcissist says versus what they do. You cannot believe a narcissist. And I used to fall for this all the time. I do not anymore. So my husband tells me he wants to stay married. He doesn't want the marriage to end. He wants to show me what a great husband he can be, what a great father he can be. Everything that I say on this channel, when I tell you that he's not a good husband and not a good father and he's been doing these things, he would agree with that. He knows this. His thing is he'll tell me he's changed. He's a changed man. If only I would let him come home, he could show me what a great husband he's going to be, what a great father he's going to be, what a great provider he's going to be. I mean, he's found Jesus even. However, when I tell him, all right, that sounds great. I'd love you to show me what a great husband and father you are. But you can show me that and not live at the house. I need to see you do this, not living here, and then we can talk about if maybe this could work out or not. So but then he'll shut down. He only wants to move back into the house. That he will not compromise in any way. He refuses to show me how much he's changed until I acquiesce and allow him to move back into the house. He knows I'm afraid of him. He understands this, but he truly believes that the only way he can show me is if he gets what he wants. There's no compromise. So with the snowstorm, for example, I really feel that if somebody thinks, so my estranged husband, okay, he's telling me that he wants to show me how much he loves me, how much he's going to show me what a great husband he is, that he's sitting nearby in his car. There's no way a loving, kind, generous man would just sit there and not even mention the snowstorm, not say, I want to come over and help you guys out. I could see the kids. I could help you. This would be great. I could show you how much I've changed. Let me snowplow. Let me do it. He didn't even mention it. So, this was just a little side thing. I'm gotten off track. But just so you know, this is how a narcissist is. They will tell you everything. They're going to give you the world, but only if it goes the way that they want it. Because I know if I told him, yes, you know what? Oh, that's great. You're going to be a great husband and father now. Move back in. He would never be a good husband and father. If he was going to be a good husband and father, he would do it now. He refuses. He just wants to move back in. He doesn't want to do anything, but he doesn't have a high opinion of me. He believes that it's good enough to just tell me this and that I'll just have to deal with it later. So that's how narcissists are. So, if you give them something to do that is small, they will do it. So that was a very long-winded way to say, let them think you need them. Number 4, let them think that they are extra special, that they are on par with a celebrity, if you can work that out. So, for example, like I already said, my husband's overweight. He's not good at sports, but he's one of these people that will tell you, in his glory days, how he was the greatest football player. He was great at rugby. He was great at baseball. He could have been a major league player. No, I know this isn't true. However, our son plays baseball. So there have been times where I would say to him, oh, our son got a great hit at the game the other day. He obviously got his athletic ability from you. It makes him feel great, and he's a lot less likely to cause me problems, and that line of communication stays open. If you have a narcissist, say, who really likes to cook, you could say something like, wow, how did you learn to do that? My gosh, Gordon Ramsay could learn something from you. He has nothing on you. That type of thing. They eat that up. And then number 5, be amazed. Something that they do really, act like it is amazing how they can do this particular thing. For example, like I mentioned, my husband is good at small talk. He likes to do small talk. He's not so good at the long, being friends with somebody for the long term, but he's good initially at small talk. So if you can make it so that you put yourself down while bolstering them, they love it. But again, that's painful to do because, like when I do this, I'm thinking to myself, wow, he's really being cruel to me right now. Like there's no love there. So, you're going into this with a heart. So you already are at the disadvantage. So this is only for a short time. But if you act amazed, they're going to eat that up. So, for example, I already said the small talk. So I could say something to my husband such as, oh, I was talking to so-and-so the other day. I wish you were there because you would have done so great talking to them. You know me, I was stammering over myself. Then he'll really say, oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you really need me there. And this is what they do. So if you can find a way to bolster them by putting yourself down, they love it. Now, these tactics do work, and part of the reason that they work is because the narcissist has a low opinion of you. They have a low opinion of everybody who isn't them, and they do not expect their kind, empathetic partner or relative or friend or coworker to be calculating. They don't think you're smart enough to do that. Only they can do that. You are a doormat for them to walk all over. So I hope these helped, and I hope, I just want to say again, only for the short term. Manipulation is wrong, but in the real world, this can help you through a difficult moment. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm very grateful for everybody who watches my videos. What I want to do with this channel is help other people going through this, be a support system, have people realize that you're not alone if you're going through this. There's lots of other people, very unfortunately, who are going through this. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if all goes well, I will see you on Wednesday. God bless you.